I don't know if my microphone is fixed today, but it seems a bit low. It's a bit low. Yeah, might be. I don't know. I think I need to reboot my PC, but rebooting my PC is complex. Hello. Hello. Hi. Make Unreal, thanks. Welcome. Welcome to another stream of Plane Shift. Where am I? I'm here. Ah, you see? I am here. Hi. We have a picture of the day. It's a part of Ojaveda. Like 80% of those screenshots are from the old game, but sometimes I'm adding new ones, like this one, for example, is coming from the new game, right? So yeah, sometimes new, sometimes old. So we were working on navigation path, and I think we are at a good point, but there is a problem that some navigation paths are coming out with 0 radius. And I don't know exactly why. So some path, like this one, for example, I'm just in debug right now. No, I was in debug. Yeah, I was. But anyway, some path points have the radius at 0. And I don't know why. The radius is 0, and the result is that they are not getting visualized properly, and I assume also there is a problem with navigation. So I need to understand why. I need to understand why these points are at 0. So for example, we have a 400, we have ID 488. This one this one is always at 0, right? This one is always at 0, and as you can see, is part of a sequence, right? It's part of a sequence. It's part of a sequence, yes, that goes from 88 to 94, right? And they are all points in a sequence, one after the other. And as you can see, 94 as previous 93, 93 as previous 92, 92, 91, 91, 90, 89, 88, and 0. So actually the sequence is correct, right? Plus they belong to 1552, which is a waypoint link, I think is the name. 1552, yes, which he has no name though. Do you think the fact he has no name maybe a problem? He has no name. Let me see if there are others with no name. Yeah, there are a million with no name. There are a lot with no name. I mean, we can give him a name. It's not a problem, but I don't think that's the issue. This will be something like BD Road 2. BD Road 2 BD, because it's the connection between. Maybe we can put a 01 at the end, because I think there will be many. But basically what this is saying is that we have a path, right? A path meaning a sequence of points, right? All connected to each other, right? And this path is called 1552. Is linear, and he has flag teleport. Now this flag teleport, I don't remember what is it, but I think that all of them have teleport. No, only some have teleport. It is interesting. I don't remember what was that flag. There are not so many, huh? With teleport, but okay. So let me see if by any chance there are maybe other points. No ad, no name, no tunes, no music. Oh my god, what do you mean? Give me a break, wait a few minutes. No head. You don't see my head? Look at my head. My head is here. What do you mean no head? What do you mean? By the way, I added new music, the Borderlands music. So let's see if it plays or not. Because you want a small guy, yeah? You want to walk around, that's why. Can you say in simple words what you're doing? Yes, I can. So basically, our NPC, you know, are capable of moving around the map. So they move around the map, right? And to move, we have a series of paths, right? We have a series of paths that are invisible to the player but visible to the NPC, right? And I can show you some. And so I'm fixing all the path. I'm fixing all the path that are going through the world. Let me see by any chance there is more things that have this 1552. No, it's only this once, you see? It's the same. So what I'm doing, I can show you the... Yeah, I'm remaking, let's say we are porting our game. We are porting our game from another engine to Unreal. Okay, so our game is an MMO and is a fantasy MMO. And we are porting it to Unreal. And now in particular, I'm working on the movement of NPC. Yes, I'm also on YouTube. I'm both places. I'm everywhere. So you see, this is the world, right? That is the world where people move and walk, okay? So we want NPC also to be able to move across these roads, right? So they have to be able to move and follow the road. So to follow the road, we have something invisible to the players, but I can show it, which are this path, right? Hello, thank you for the subscription on YouTube. And so this path, you see, these are waypoints, right? These are waypoints that the NPC recognize, and he can move through these waypoints. So if you see a monster walking or a merchant walking, he will walk across these points, right? So what I'm doing, and if you look at it from the top, you see there is a network, you know, a full network of these points everywhere on the map, right? You see, is everywhere, is in many places, not everywhere, but in many places. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to fix all these waypoints for the changes that we did on the map. We got the Mega Grant for porting. I mean, the Mega Grant is for the game. I don't know. I mean, it was not targeted at porting, but it was targeted at making the game. It was targeted at making the game, so... Okay, so what happens, and the problem I have is this one. You see that there are a number of paths, and now I put all next to each other. But we have a number of paths, these ones, that do not have any radius. So they don't have a circle around. And I don't understand why, but these ones are not getting a radius and a circle, right? Because for some reason they this point get radius is 0. Now this point get radius is so I need to understand why, okay, and where this is coming from and why we have this problem. So in theory, they are getting the radius from the waypoint, because the way it works, right? The way it works is that we have the red ones and we have the yellow ones. Okay, so the red ones are the major waypoints, and the orange or yellow ones, you know, are connection points between the waypoints, right? So The waypoints have radius. They have a radius by default, and their radius is set in the database. I don't know, 2 meters. And the pad points, these yellow ones, are getting the radius from the waypoint. So they are basically inheriting the radius from the fathers, right? So the question is when is this getting loaded, right? So when 488 is getting loaded, because I don't think it's going to get modified later on, right? So pre-calculate path. So I don't know if the problem is here when we are calculating the path and we are assigning, because the radius seems to be assigned. So I'm trying to find this bug of some radius being 0. That is what I'm trying to do. The problem is that the radius is pretty much everywhere. That's the problem. Okay. Water system and fluid simulation. What do you mean? What is that, Hulla? What is that? Okay, so I'm launching the server in debug mode, and definitely it will go through that loading. And I want to see if I find a piece of code that is assigning a radius to one of our guys that are these path points here, right? These path points should all get the radius from 1552, and 1552 as a radius. Well, actually, 11552 is getting the radius from 1367 and 1368, which are the two waypoints. Yes, this one you see as a radius of 2, so should get this radius, right? They both have radius of 2, so I don't understand why we have this problem, really. I don't understand. So for example, here we are adding a new point, right? Now the ID is -1. My question is, when is this ID going to be set? Because at a certain point update points, pre-calculation. So I don't know if there is a time where my radius is 0, but in theory it should never happen. So I don't think it's in this pre-calculation, but you see that, for example, in this case, I enter with a radius of 3, I think. 2 and 3. I get a radius of 2 and 3, okay. And then I go on all the points that are part of what? Maybe it's doing it at the end. Unfortunately, there is not a lot of documentation on this. There is not a lot of documentation. You see that the code is not commented. It is pretty bad. So we don't know exactly what this is doing, but it is actually taking the radius of the current point and the last point. So it's taking the start and the end of the sequence, basically. You say that it's taking the start and it is taking the end minus 1. So it's taking the things that Make Unreal is doing on this web page. Oh, nice. The only problem I see is they don't have an ID yet, but here we are updating the radius. And we are getting what? We are getting R1 plus R2 minus R1. So this will be like 1 meter. It's like if it's going to shrink. That's kind of a weird thing, but okay. And then it's getting the start distance forward divided by the total distance. Oh my god. But basically this should wait a second though. This is in meters and this is in centimeters, huh? So this will probably never work. Points, start distance. Wait a second. I think there is a fuck up there, huh? Start distance. Start distance 0 and 1. Start distance. This is probably why we are getting some of the circle that are very, very big. Because it is 3 divided by 3 minus 2, which is 1. And then the result is multiplied by the current point taking the start distance forward. I don't understand the start distance forward, but probably forward is 0 and reverse is 1, yes. So start distance is 0. And total distance is 26, 29, okay. Yeah, but as long as these two are consistent, this division will work fine, because it's a percentage of one divided by the other. Okay, yeah, so it's fine, even if we mix it, because this will be a percentage, right? So it will be like we are at 80%, and so this will be multiplied by 80%, and so the difference between, okay, it's fine. I think it's perfectly fine. I think this calculation is good. So this calculation is calculating, maybe I can put a total distance minus points start distance. Yes, basically this is calculating progressively the radius of the point, but as long as R1 is not 0, right? As long as R1 is not 0, this should never be 0. Right? So what if we put a breakpoint on R1 being 0? So if we put a breakpoint where R1 is equal to 0, and we try to execute it this way, the thing is never happening. So R1 is never 0. R1 is never 0. So, let me put another condition here where radius equal to 0. Equal to 0. I don't know, I'm trying to catch, you know, where is the... No, no way. No way. So those values are always set to something. But we are sure that when we are sending it to the client, one radius is 0. Right? So that's what we know. That's what we know for sure. That's what we know. The problem is that if I don't find that, I will never... Because basically this is the one setting the radius, right? This is the one setting the radius. This is kind of it's not easy. Now, can we leave with that at 0? I think we can, but I would like to avoid also, I don't understand if this is for all the path. Is this for all the path in the world or is just for a few? That I don't understand. Pre-calculate. Pre-calculate path. Pre-calculate. Is this only on a single path or what? Path get length. Path get length. Yeah, I think it's on a single path. This thing is on a single path. This thing is on a single path. Looks like. Pre-calculate path. Yes, I think it is. So I think we are entering here with inside a linear path, and a linear path is defined as, for example, 730 H central, right? This is the first one. So we are in waypoint links, and 730 is this guy, so which is going through 2 waypoints, right? So he's pre-calculating stuff between those 2 points. And let me see, are these waypoints or are this, so 5, so 730 730 730. Yeah, this one doesn't have any sub points, unfortunately. So it's not a good example. Let me try to skip and see if we find another one. This one, for example, has 3 points. Sector name H central 731 731. Yes, for example, this one has 1 point in the middle. Okay, that's a good example. So in this case, it's going through all the points, including... Okay, so let me just add some documentation because... so cycle through all the waypoints and path points of this linear path, right? So here we are cycling to both waypoints and path points. And after having done that, we do what? We do position 1 point... position 1 point pause, point 2 point pause 1. Okay, so it's getting the first 2 points, right? Basically here is getting the first 2 points. It's getting the position of the first 2 points. It is getting the sector of the first 2 points. So get the position of the first 2 points. Get the sectors of the first 2 points. Well, of the first of the first. I mean, this is cycling, so it's not of the first. I mean, it's getting the position of 2 points, you know, going in a sequence. This is interesting. If the sector is different... No. If the sector is not valid. If the sector is not valid... Null sector not allowed. I think we should... check if maybe we get in this case, because this means that we have some points that are not in any sector, in any managed sector of the map. So that's probably a point that we need to check. Then here the workspace we don't really care because it's something that we don't do anymore. Then we are trying to find the distance between the 2 points. Okay. Then here we are doing a bit of... I don't understand too much what we are doing here. Ah, we are summing up the total distance. So we are basically deriving the total distance because I want to know how much is the full distance between the 2 points. Ah, okay. Okay. So I control the waypoint part of a linear path and update the total distance and their relative distance inside a sequence, right? So this is what this thing is doing. This is what this thing is doing. So so it's adding a segment. Every time he's adding a segment, you know. So in this example, you know, in this example, he's taking this piece and he's adding it, this piece and he's adding it, this piece and he's adding it. So he's basically scanning all the segments and adding it to the total distance, right? And then I don't understand what is this dx. What is this dx? This dx, I have no idea what is it, boys. Yeah, obviously there is no information. So it's an array. Is an array of what? Is an array of float, and we are pushing the x, the y, and the z position of the different points. I have no idea why we do this, but anyway we do it. So we are creating an array with all the positions of those points by segment. It is an array basically of segments. Then here we set the last point to have the total distance. Here we set the last point. I don't know why, but we are setting the last point the last point is the total. It keeps the total distance. I mean, in theory we have it here already, but probably he's not doing it for all, so we need to set the last one. Yeah. So here is getting the radius of the 2 points. No, it's getting the radius of the first and the last. It is getting the radius of the first and the last waypoints. And then here is basically assigning, here is where it's assigning the radius, right? Assign the radius based on the relative position of this point into the linear path, considering the starting radius and the end radius, and interpolate and the end radius. So interpolating between the starting radius and the end radius. So this is what this thing is doing. Okay, so it's trying to say, if I start with a radius, just to explain you, okay, if I start with a radius that is as big as this and I end with a radius that is this, then the points in the middle will go smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, you know, until we reach these sides. Okay, so this is what that function is doing. It's trying to scale the radius of the points in the middle based on the start and the end. Okay, now is this really needed? I don't know, it seems but anyway, this is what it's doing. Okay, this is what it's doing. And then he's setting these points accordingly. And then he's saying pre-calculation, right? Pre-calculation is valid. Now the problem we have is that, so this cannot really go negative. It cannot go to 0, right? I don't think so. I mean, we can print out radius and see, but I think this will never be 0. Can I say if can I say if come on, I did copy. You annoying man. Can we say if this is equal to 0 or is less or equal to 0? Do you think he understands? Yeah, I think it does. Okay, that's very good. So we can run it again. Okay. Well, at least we understood the code, which is good. But I need to fix the problem more than understand the code. But to fix the problem, I guess I need to understand first. So we want to see if he's breaking up, if his the breakpoint triggers at any time there, okay? We cannot do it. Fuck. We cannot do it. Because it doesn't like the points of II, whatever. Very annoying. Because it is exactly what we need to check. Now, you know what we can do? We can do this. I know it's not the best. I mean, I will delete it then, but... And now we can check, and now we can check this. Right? Now if I put a breakpoint here, do you think he will consider this valid or not? No, let me do this. Let me do this. And then let me do... Well, it should be the same. Okay, let me do it this way. This way should be possible to debug it, because I think it didn't like the access to the array for whatever reason. So I think we will never break there. So I think that radius will never be 0. So if that radius is never 0, it means that for some reason that path is getting changed later on. I don't know. I think that breakpoint will never trigger. Well, we trigger on this and this that we don't care. Ah! It triggered? No, bro. I mean, you have to trigger after this, not before this. It's so stupid. Are you serious? Are you serious? I don't understand. Why so stupid? Yeah, I mean, in that line we didn't assign it yet. In that line we didn't assign it yet, so we need to check it after. Which makes sense, by the way. Okay, so I think it will never trigger, but let's see if it does. If it does, I think it's very good for us because it means that we found the problem. But I think it will not trigger. And so if it does not trigger, it means that this function is working okay, but then the points are updated again after the pre-calculate somewhere else in the code, and this is when they get in trouble, right? Yeah, you see. It didn't trigger. It didn't trigger, so this part is always good. Now, can we get, because our point in theory should be, I mean, as we said that this sequence is getting, all the sequences are getting analyzed. I assume that also this sequence is getting analyzed, right? And so this means that we have at a certain point our path point ID we have linear path. I mean, we can go by name because we have it. We have it's called like, no, wait. What was it? 1152? No. What was the freaking name? Now I lost it. 1367. Wait. ID, it was 488, right? It was 1552. 1552. Okay, so the name is this name. So at a certain point we will be right. We have to go through this for our path. But anyway, that R is not 0. Maybe we don't pre-calculate it. I mean, for some reason that path is not pre-calculated, and so has all the values at 0. That's possible. That's probably what is happening. So probably also this trigger will not trigger. Oh my god, what you want? No operator matches. Why? I cannot have name equal to that. Why? So annoying. Why I cannot have a name comparison? Well, I mean, I can go by ID, but I don't know if the ID is already there. That's the point. The ID should be this one. 1552. Don't lose faith, boys. We can do this. We can do it! So let me see name 1 second. We have this PS path name. H Central 3000. Okay, I will have to do it when name is equal to. So how the hell do I? How the hell I break based on a name? Because name I think is unfortunately an F string, but how to breakpoint on an F string? How to breakpoint on an F string value? You should use the equal operator. I did it, but it doesn't work. Oh my god, I have to do this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, bro. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Let me try. Is this real? Unable to read memory. No, it's not. It's not working at all. Ah, because some are empty. Some have empty name. Yeah, this empty name is annoying, by the way. Bitty bling, bitty bling. Fuck. All the ones with empty names are throwing the exception. Can I... Okay. Thank you. All these ones are empty. What was it? 1360? Was it 1357? No. 13... Because it's going in a sequence, actually. I don't know if you can still hear me, but anyway. Was 1367. Okay, we are at 62. So we have good chances. One 1367 is saying empty? He's saying empty name. 1367. No. Ah, fuck. The linear path. Yeah. We are looking at this. We are looking at this name. So it's 1552. Oh my god. So it will take forever to reach that thingy. Can I go by ID? 1552. Yeah, I can go by ID. Why I don't go by ID? Instead of this shit? Ah, because the ID is not set, I think. No, but the ID should be set. 1552. The ID should be set. It's not set on the points, but it's set on the path. Exactly, you see? We break. Okay, so here we are in our... value. What happened to the music? Wait, I lost my... Ah, okay, sorry. I didn't unmute. Okay, so here we are in our path. Right? Here we are in our path. Ah, look at this. If teleport, total distance 1000, is not doing the calculation. Is not doing the calculation. Okay, we found the problem. We found the problem. Why the hell this one is set as teleport? That's the question though. This one is set as teleport, and that's the reason why. Teleport. Flags teleport used to have an NPC teleport from the start waypoint to the end waypoint. Because in the old game, we probably couldn't cross sectors properly. And so... Okay. Well, you know what is the problem though? Is that... No, I understand this. I understand this. I understand. But the question is why? I mean, why we used it? We used it because we couldn't have the NPC properly move between sectors. Well, for example, yes. For example, Plaza to Winch, considering there is a wall in between, this must be a teleport, right? And I agree to that. And I agree to that. And I agree to that one. But I don't understand why the one we are in now... Okay, let's analyze them all. Let's analyze them all, because I think we're gonna change them if needed. But yeah, we found the problem, boys. The problem is in the data. That one should not be a teleport, basically. The one should not be a teleport. Okay. So let me analyze. And so when the waypoint is a teleport, all the points in between become useless, right? Because they are not considered. There is just a jump between, and so their radius is not calculated. And yeah. I understand everything now. I understand everything now. Which is good, it's a good feeling, huh? To understand something. Well, to understand everything seems to be much, but anyway. Drinking. Okay. So I think that our mission now is to validate the ones that have a teleport flag. So for example, waypoint 728, waypoint 728, right, is sitting in these coordinates, and I want to understand where is it. It's probably inside Ojaveda. I want to understand if it's where there is a door, I mean a closed door or something is loading. At the moment it's loading. Okay. So basically saying that yes. You see this one between this and this, the NPC cannot traverse, right? Because there is a bench in the middle. So the NPC will just teleport between here and there. So this one is actually correct. This one is correct. This one is a good teleport. This one is a good teleport. I think all these ones are probably the same idea. $7.29. $7.29. Yes, they are all shops where the only way for the NPC to actually go to that waypoint is to teleport, because there is no physical space to... Okay, that's very interesting. I forgot about this functionality, but I think it's a good functionality. 30 and 31. 30. I mean, we can validate them all, but I think that they are all correct, probably, except the one that we were checking, which makes no sense. Yeah, you see, this one is also the same. 31 is probably also the same. These are all shops without a real entrance. Yes, you see, this one. 31, 30, 31, 35, 29. 35, 35, yes, this is Brado. 29, 29. Okay, so this one is the same, is another. By the way, this one is a bit off. Yeah, and these ones, you know, you don't see the... Actually, I don't know exactly why I don't see... here a circle. Because this one should not be a teleport. So I think here there is a bit of a mess, actually. It seems that there are like two waypoints on top of each other, you see? It seems there are two waypoints on top of each other. 6, 8, 7. Yeah, you see that? I don't know why, but $40,051. I don't understand this line. There are like two lines that don't have the... But I think it's the same problem, eh? So if you are next to a teleport waypoint, automatically you don't get the... Okay, but I think it's fine. I think I understand that. You don't get the radius, because the radius is 0. Should we set the radius anyway? Maybe to 1 or something? So that we don't get this weird effect. We can set it, we can say we could in theory go, because no, the problem is that this one should not be a teleport though. 687, because it should go only between the two. 68, sorry, what we are analyzing? We are analyzing if the path is a teleport, right? And I assume that he understands the path is a teleport if the... I think we may have a problem on the way back. 687, let me check one thing. 687, 687. 687, 687, 687. It's not in this list. Ah, 687. No. There is a mistake. No. There is a mistake, huh? Because 729. Wait. We have a mistake here. 729 is this one, and is correct. And this one is 724. But the path that is a teleport is the one between 729 and 724, not this one. This one should not be a teleport. This one should be a teleport, 729, 724, yes. But 729, right? 729, which is this, to this, should not be a teleport. Why should it be a teleport? We can walk through without any issue. I mean, it's a bit small as an entrance, but... So... yeah. Okay, so for example, this one is a mistake. This one is a mistake, so I will remove the flag. It should not be a teleport. So I need to look if the not only if this one is a teleport, but also if the target, right? So if I go, for example, 7, because I checked 730. Yeah, it's a bit longer to check. But there was a mistake. But the problem is, do we want to check them all? Well, maybe we should, but we want to check them all. So for example, this one, right, is a teleport, but it's important that it's a teleport between this and this. So 730, 723. 730, 723, correct. So that is correct. 31, 25. 31. It will take me forever to do this. 31, 25. Yes, that is correct. 35, 15. 35. What a job, boys. 35, 15. Yes, that is correct. Probably was only that one wrong, but 29, 24 is the one that we just checked. Yes, 29, 24 we just checked. 32, 22. 32. I mean, it doesn't take too long, but 32, 22. Yes, this one is also correct. 37, 18. So there was not a big, but one mistake. 37, 18. Okay, yes, that is also correct. 46, 47. 46. Uh-oh, where are we here? What the fuck? I cannot even move. 46. Okay, 46 is there. 47 is on top of this. Okay, well, it's fine. It was a way to have the guy go on top of the thing. 933. 933. Now, the good news is that all the coordinates are good. Yeah, we changed map. It's loading. Wow. The loading, boys. Yeah, this one. Okay, this one is probably the shop. What? I did pad display and I don't see anything. Interesting. This piece we didn't do yet? Uh-oh. I guess that piece we didn't do, boys. No, we didn't. You see, they're not connected. This part is not connected. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, we need to do this piece. This piece is completely missing, so there is no way for the NPC to go from that part of the city to this part of the city. It's completely off. Okay. So in theory, this one is... wait, we can do it now. We can do it now. There is an important one. So this is probably... IJO01 and IJO02. Yes, for sure. Are these two. So these two we need to move to... I think we can move to JOs, but most likely here we are already in Idla. No, here we are in JOs. Okay, nice. Are we in JOs here as well? Yes. Okay, so all these pieces JOs actually. Probably starting from here. Let me see. Yes. So probably the plaza is after this... yes, okay. So we can put it all in JOs. Okay, that's nice. So we need to do an update of these two thingies. Or, you know, even simple. Well, we can do the update anyway. So this will be in 49. So sector 49, where sector ID equal to 50. And this one is 49, where is 51, right? So this would be the updates. But I think we can do it simpler by going in the old game. And... so there is a teleport, probably where we have the items. We will have to check it. Probably that one we did one. We need to check with the items in. So let me teleport to... Yeah, I think that the teleport that they have is just to reach the inside of their tent, right? Because as you can see, is actually, there is collision everywhere on these objects, so... yes, so yeah. So that's the issue. So I will have to check it with... I think these two paths will be teleport. These two paths will be teleport. The one that go there. I don't know why people are getting stuck in that position. So okay. So the easiest way for us, you see there is an NPC coming here. The easiest way for us is to display the path. You see there are NPC going all around. Very nice. Here we are in IJU's 01, right? There seems to be only one waypoint. Wait, one IJU 01. No, there should be one here as well. I don't see it. Strange. But anyway. 1 and 3. $932. 932. Okay, so basically it's here, right? Okay. Then we have one that is there in front of the... And this one is 933. Which is in front of the tent, which I think is something like this, probably. 933. And then we have those two that I cannot really reach unless I slide me forward two. Yeah. And this one are 31 on the right and probably 32. No, 30. 30 and 31. 30 and 31. Now, centering this will not be easy at all, but let's say that we do 930 here and 31 here, and then we will see when we have the items, but at least they are indicatively fine. And so yes, those two will be teleport. Yeah, you see 33 to 30 And 33 to 30. Yeah, exactly. These ones are both teleport, and I think they make a lot of sense that they are teleport. Plus, plus we have what? We have plus we have one path point, which is this one. 25003. 25003. 25003. Okay. Then, if I load into the other sector and I do a path info, no, I do a path display. No. Okay. Why? Why there are no path info here? Oh, okay, now I don't know. Now it worked for whatever reason. So here there is 25002. 25001 and 25000. Okay. Two. 1. And 0. Right? And then this one will connect with, I think there is nothing else, so it will connect directly to this guy. There is nothing in between, right? Yeah, there's nothing in between. So this will connect directly to this guy that we have, and this is 799, which hopefully, come on, which hopefully is this guy. Yes, 799, perfect. Okay. So you see that now we have the full traceability here. The problem is from here to the plaza that we don't see it because it's cross sector for us in Unreal, but it is there. I mean, the connection is there. We cannot see it because it's a bit hard to paint it, I mean, but it's fine. It will be connected. It will be connected to that guy, similarly to what we have here. Let me just double check, but I think it's fine. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's fine. There should be one here. Yes, which is, well, it's not exactly the same. There seems to be an invisible one here. I don't know. There is definitely one where I am. 934. 934. Yeah, 934. Okay, perfect. So also this part is mapped properly. And the 2 teleport that we have are actually correct teleports, so we will use them as this, right? Fine, so let's move on. Let's move on. So these 2 teleport are correct. Now let me see this teleport. 1024, 1021. 1024, 1021. Yes, the same thing, I guess, is the ability to go behind the counter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fuck. We didn't do the one in the tavern. We didn't do the one in the tavern. Wait, but this one I think I can mass port, because they are in the same coordinates. So I think that this one are in Kadael Tavern. I think I can wait a second. Pause. Because here we are anyway in Idla Plaza. We don't have a Kadael Tavern sector. We don't have... let me double check. But I think the Kadael Tavern sector, I deleted it. So it should not have any coordinates. Yeah, exactly. 0, 0, 0, 0. So... okay. Fine. There's another piece to do, boys. We need to move. Set location sector equal to 15, which is Idla Plaza, to 15. Where lock sector ID equal to 52. Okay, this one we really need to execute, because this one we really need to execute. And we also want to execute this one, which is set lock sector ID 15, where sector 52. Okay, so we do it for both waypoints and pad points. Nice. Aha. Aha. Okay, we got the points now. This one is not perfect, because this one is 1024. I don't know, it's okay, because we cannot see it, but there is actually, you see here, there is one hidden there. There is one hiding, but I cannot click it for whatever reason, but it is there. I cannot go forward because that shit is... because I'm too big, I guess. Yeah. 1021. Now, if we could put it maybe here, we have a chance that she's... well, I don't know. I think I will leave it there. It's too... this space is too small to do anything. Mainly with this character. But yes, it is correct. So that one should be a teleport, because it's actually the bartender teleport. Okay, this one I assume is also okay, which is this Idla to winch. 966. 966. Before going there, maybe let me just check if in this tavern we have we have a proper proper waypoints, huh? Well, yeah, I think it's reasonable. I mean, they're not perfect, but they're kind of reasonable. 25025. 25205. This one had a bit of a mess, but it's okay. The problem of this tavern is that it's too small, boys. It was designed many years ago, and it's really too small. Okay, but this waypoint seems to be fine. This one goes at the top of the tavern. We should like increase the size of this tavern by 2. Okay, but the waypoint here seems to be all fine, which is great. You think I can go down? No? Cannot. Okay, anyway, what I wanted to do, I wanted to teleport myself to the other, to this place, to understand if this is a teleport. Yes, this one is the one that goes from this side of the winch to the other side of the winch, and this door is not openable. Right, but there is another waypoint. Yes, there's another waypoint here, and that's definitely a teleport. 10:30. So we said what? We said, yeah, in 996, 10:30. Perfect. Okay, so let's see these other ones. We are at least half through the list. 1367. Let's go. 1367. We are teleporting a completely different place. Ah, there is the one that we were just saying. Okay, this one should not be a teleport, right? There is the one that we are having trouble, and this one makes no sense that is a teleport. So we will remove teleport from here, because it should not be. And this one, 1456. It is an arena location. I don't know if in the arena there are any strange we can use this now that I think about it, we can use this technique to have the NPC go through the doors that are closed. That is a good idea. Wow. What is that line? Look at this line. Yes, this is a good one, because also in this case the NPC needs to go behind the counter and she has no other way. 1456 and 57. Yes, that is correct, is a teleport. 1660, 1660. This is strange. In the sewers? In the sewers we have a TP. Okay, so this is a problem. Ouch. This is a path in the sewers that have not been ported yet. Wow. Why? Lock sector ID 36. Ay. Lock sector ID 36. Light blue 01. Why we didn't port this? Probably because it's the connection to the city. Yeah. Yes. 36 and 37 will have to be fixed as well because they are the connection to the from the city to the sewers, and at the moment this is not managed yet. Fuckerinos. I think the idea of that teleport was because some NPC cannot really... But it is a problem, huh? There is a real problem. There is a real problem. Let me try to go to these coordinates. Minus 136.87, 10.28, 91.92. Because this one is a light blue in theory. Esvoir. Let me try. Esvoir minus light blue 01. Yeah, seems to be the right place. Yes, I think that NPC cannot do this. Cannot go through these stairs because they cannot. And so because they are too steep, I don't know. And so we have just a teleport between the two. Now the problem is that I think all these sectors, all this waypoint here have not been ported at all. Have not been ported to Unreal. So in theory there are 3 in light blue. And 2 in light blue 02. So there are 5 in total that are actually somewhere. I have no idea. I see 2. I don't see 3. Super annoying to go up here. Yes, the third one is here. Okay, here it is. The third one is here. So the loading, I think the loading is happening below that, huh? So okay, we can do this 3 manually. So that we can do this 3 manually. I think it's fairly easy. So this is 1661. So if I go in Unreal and I go, I think it's behind, this is behind the tavern, right? So if I go in my, I guess in my teleport locations, do I have a tavern? I have Blacksmith Plaza, Arena, Norgate, Tutorial. Oh my god. Okay, let's go tutorial. I don't have the... No. I don't have the tavern as a... Okay, fine. It's okay. Wow, look at the path points. Holy shit. These are all the path points existing. Oh my god. By the way, I think we can optimize the network. There is a way to optimize the network of this path, and wait a second. Where is the... look at that. I can open the doors. Easy. So if I slide myself forward 200 probably, or so. Yeah, I'm trying to reach the tavern quickly. Okay, let me just take a pause here so we next time we have it. 190, 150. So let's say Cara El Tavern. 190, 150. Minus 322, 426. 322, 426, and 12, 718. Okay, so now this one will bring me exactly here. Okay, so yeah, behind the tavern there is the entrance to the sewer. So now this one I have no idea what is it. 1662. 1662 is not this one, because this one is 161. Okay, but I think it's good. So 161 we can put it here, which I think is the... Now here the stairs are different than before, unfortunately. So probably the best would be to, but we are changing sector, we're changing sector, because I think that here we are already. Pause. No, here we are still in plaza. Anyway, I need to move 1661 here. I will just move it here. And now you see how it is now is slightly different. So I needed to... I think we need another waypoint, because the next waypoint is... Now the important is to keep the teleport next to the... Yeah, to keep the teleport next to the thingy. So probably I have to go, because 161 was the teleport, huh? Between 160 and 161 is the teleport, so I need to keep that one the teleport. So probably I will then move 161 here. And I will create some intermediate points between this and that. I think there is no other way. Otherwise NPC will never be able to go through this. I don't know if they have to, but it's just for completing the network, you know. In reality, I think that no NPC is going up and down, up and down this way, but didn't find any path close by, because maybe this is too low. Yeah. 661, 662. Yes, correct. So having that path selected, I will put one new point here. One new point here. And maybe one new point here. Okay. Perfect. Very nice. Very, very... Oops. Uh-oh, mistakes were made. What the... Why this thing is pointing? Uh-oh. I did a mistake, boys? Yeah, I think I did. I think I did a mistake. Fuck. It's the opposite, huh? Yeah, it's the opposite. Okay, it's the opposite. It's the opposite. So it means that... Fuck, I need to move them all. 40, 41. So 40, 41 needs to go here. While 40, 43 needs to go here. So the sequence was the opposite. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess sometimes. I don't know, but anyway. Still broken? What the fuck? I don't know. Okay, yes, you see that now this one is pointing correctly to this. This one is pointing here, this one is pointing here, this one is pointing here, and here we have our teleport, which is going from this guy, which is 61, down here, and here we should already be in the sewers level in theory. Actually we are in Lang's dungeon, which is even another one, but fine. I don't know why we are in Lang's dungeon, but I don't care about it actually. I will do a pad display. So here we need to, let me just see if we go sewers. We are still Lang's dungeon. That's a bit of a problem, but you know, I don't care too much. The important point is that this waypoint here is respected, right? Then this is the only thing that we care. So 1660 should be here. Okay. Wonderful. Now the 1660 is here and is a teleport to the one above. I don't understand too much. The loading is happening here. Okay. The loading is happening here. So now we are in the other sector. Yes. Now we are in the other sector. So we need to move. We need to move this guy. Which is 1659. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. It's different. No. The map is not the same. Uh-oh. Are you serious? Uh-oh. Okay. This connection has been redone. Holy fuck. Okay, so... This connection is different in the new game than the old game. So it means that all the paths are different, potentially. So our challenge now is to understand... how different. To understand how different. It may be significantly different, actually. I think that at a certain point you will reconnect to the previous, but I don't know exactly where it will. And I don't know if here I'm going... I mean, which direction I'm going? Looking this way, I have no idea in which direction I am going, right? So... yes, and these are all separate sectors, so I cannot really... I cannot really do this in the old game, you know, because these are all loaded separately. So even if I go up, I don't see where I am because the other pieces of the map are not loaded. In the old game was working differently. So the sewer rats can come to drink at the tavern. Exactly. They have their way to the reserve, to the to the supplies. They can go and find the supplies. So, okay, this part is completely different, boys. There is a problem. There is a problem. Do we go this way or do we go that way? I don't know. I don't know if I should go this way or that way. No idea. Okay, let's try to find a point that is similar. Let's try to find a point like this, for example. Okay, this looks like this. Well, actually, this is exactly like this. But after this, does it turn to the right or not? No, it goes down. Oh my god. Well, it goes down like this. There are two columns. There are two columns. And here there are no two columns. GG! I don't know. It's very different. So it's probably the other way. Let's see if the other way is a bit similar. But at the moment I think I'm a bit lost. Ah, the two columns. Wait. The two columns are the... No, actually there are three columns. Anyway. The three columns. Holy fuck, it's completely different. It's completely different, boys. It is a problem. Because we need to find a common point to... I mean, that point that we just saw is a very special place. So at least that one, I hope, that is the same, right? It seems that there is a completely new section at the top. Oh my god, it's completely different, boys. Am I in the right place, or did we go down in another place? I don't know. I have the feeling that we went down at another location. I don't understand, but this should be the back of the tavern, 100%. Is this another place? No, that's the tavern. So hey. Huh. The problem is that the map has been changed significantly. The map has been changed significantly. It is a mess. You know what we can do, maybe? We can start from down below and come up. Because I think it's only the top connection, right, that is different. So if we look at the... If we look at the sewers, right, so let's say that this is the city, and the sewers, there is a stair that goes down, right, and you go below, right? So I think that this connection has been changed, and probably part of the first level has been changed. But then when you go down again, I assume that this part lower, it should be the same. At least I hope so, because otherwise it's really a problem for the positioning of all the... Also because we have the NPC there, we have everything there, so I think it's just been moved a bit. But I don't see any correspondence between what I see here and what I see in the new game. I can load it in the editor and we can check. Probably is the quickest, but still, I feel it is a mess. What a mess! Do I want to fix it now? Well, there is a big navigation point, so... The other strange stuff is that the position... Ah no, now the position is sewers. Okay, let me try to display path now and see what we get. Yeah, we don't get anything. We don't get any path, basically. We don't get any path displayed. So all the paths in the sewers are fucked. Okay, so this is a job inside a job. I think the sewers, I will do it later on. I cannot do it now because it's too long. But yes, the sewers are broken, eh? Hello, Chad. Reporting for duty, okay. What do you want to do? You want to help on something? We have a million things to do, so... If you want to help on something, you can go here and read the currently open tasks. And maybe try to do one. The collision of these pieces, so, huh? It's a bit how we want, but okay. What do we want to do, boys? We want to say that. So we were finishing this. So the one of the sewers we don't know. This one we don't know if this one is actually relevant or not. We have to keep it in a backlog somewhere and say check teleport flag for this waypoint link, right? So this one I don't know, we need to check it. It's in the sewers, and so I have no idea. Ah, no, sorry, we said, no, it's the one from the top of the stair to below the stairs. No, this one I don't have to check it. This one is fine. This one is fine. It's just that we found out that the sewers are wrong. Should I put a name? I think I would put a name. This will be Tavern to Sewers. Right? Tavern to Sewers. I think it's always better to have names. I don't know why we don't have names for some of those, but... Okay, the next one is a Cave 03. Cave 03 teleport. 1918. Okay, 1918. Let me see this one, huh? 1918. Stingy. I'm inside a rock. Uh-oh. 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 There is a... What the... What the fuck? What is this? Is a place where we ambush the players or what? I mean, why there should be a teleport path display? Why there should be a teleport inside of this 1919? Maybe there is a reason. Maybe there is a monster that is popping up. Maybe there is a monster popping up from there. Because actually this link is 1918. 1918. 1918. What the fuck? That is crazy. 1393. Ah! Is the exit of the cave. Oh my. Is the exit of the cave. Okay. I mean, I don't know if I want monster to go out of this cave, but in theory they can. In theory they can. They can't get out of the caves. It's kind of scary. That's kind of scary, but fine. I mean, so basically from here, that is 1918, right? From here, this one is a teleport. This one is a teleport to the outside of the cave that is here, in theory. Wow, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. Yeah, this is probably in the wrong place. No, it's not in the wrong place. It's in the right place. Wow. Yes. Good. Yeah, so it is working. I mean, it is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I mean, fine. So this teleport is okay. This teleport is okay. Cave 3 BD teleport. I hope these names are not used anywhere, but I don't think so. It's just for us. 36. Let's see. 2036. It is a Lang's dungeon. There is a Lang's dungeon location. You give moral support in chat? Well, that's not bad. I think that counts. Bad display. I think it's fine. What the? I think we have a problem. This one also seems to be broken because 36, 37. So this one is going from inside the Lang's dungeon to where? So just down this thing. Why? Because it's too vertical and NPC cannot walk. No, I will remove the teleport for now. I will remove the teleport. I think it makes no sense. I understand, but if I go up and down, they should be able to go up and down. And I don't want them to teleport on a stair. I think it would look very strange. 2049, 2049. That is still in the dungeon. That is still in the dungeon. 2049. That is probably the fact that we don't have all the waypoints to have them walk around the stair, and so we just teleported down. I know, but that's pretty bad. Yeah, I think they teleport from here. Yeah, but it's shit. I don't want them to teleport. They teleport from here. 2049 to 2050, which is probably this one. Yes, exactly. Yeah, but it's bad. It's bad. I think we should. I know that we need to make 1,000,000 waypoints if we want them to go above this stair. Yes. Will be so many waypoints. I know. But having a teleport is also very bad. I don't know. Do you want to leave it as a teleport for now? I think it's a bit shit, but... Okay, let's leave it as a teleport. What is... I think it's bad. Logs, dungeon, spiral, stair, we would call it, okay? Let's leave it like this for now, but I think I will change it in the future. But yes, you will see them popping down, so if you are chasing them, they will just disappear. By the way, fighting on that stair, I think that will be very hard for them to understand how to use it, because... Yeah, well... Well, if they choose a navigable point, in theory, I think they can. But anyway, next one, 55, 56. There is another in the dungeon. 55, 56. Where are we here? There is another stair that is impossible. Okay. Yeah, maybe this one makes more sense. There is another impossible stair. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There is a collision problem. Is there a collision problem? Anyway, between 50 and between 56. Yeah, there is a dungeon stair, dungeon ladder. Dungeon ladder. Okay, let's keep the teleport. I think I understand. Is designed in a stupid way. An NPC cannot move. 081, 081. Seems there is another. Probably there is another stair. I mean another ladder. Where they cannot really move. No, this is even worse. This is yeah, this jump. Actually, I think they can, by the way, but no, because they have to jump. No, if they have to jump, they cannot do it. If they have to jump, they cannot. So, okay, approved. So this one is dungeon ladder 2. And fine, we leave it. Okay, so we removed a few teleports, and in particular, we removed... sorry, can we give names to this? 36, where was 36? Huh? It was this vertical stair. So there is another dungeon vertical stair. Dungeon, planks, dungeon, stair. And this one was what? 1456. In the arena? What? Did we check that one? Ah, yes, was the... yeah. I think this is Liera, probably. I don't know, it's one of the NPC, anyway. Arena shop. There is an arena shop. Arena shop. Okay. Okay, so we cleared a few. Now, let's go back to the original one. The original one was this. 1367. 1367. So this is where we started our journey of the teleport way links. Okay, so yes, that here we were not seeing the links the proper way. They had zero radius. And now they have the radius, you see? Now they have the radius. Now we have a bit too many points, that's true, but at least they have the radius. Should we remove some of these points? Or should we use them? Or should we use them in this road? Good question. Yeah, but in this road we already have many. I don't know really. I think we should remove them. There are so many. Do you think that this... Do you think I can remove the points without breaking everything? In theory, we have a remove point capability. But I don't know if it's going to break everything. But we have it. So in theory, I could select path. No, I could path select. Oops. Path select. And I could path info. And I could do path remove point. No, point remove. We want to try. Point removed. Okay, let me see. In theory, 40,089 should not exist anymore. 40,089. And so now 91,89. No, 90 should have as a predecessor 88. Wow. I am impressed. He actually removed it, boys. It is working. That's insane. Okay. So we can do it again. Path select, yes. Path info. Yes, we are on 90. And now we point remove. It doesn't tell you which one he removed, but anyway. Yes. And so 91 now points at 88. Wow, that's beautiful. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. That is incredible. That is incredible. Okay, so we removed a bit of that mess. 40, maybe this one we move it here. 40,094. Path move point. 40,094. Okay. Okay, so we have this waypoint, 2 subpoints, and another waypoint, right? And then after this, we change map. I mean, you don't know that we are changing map, but I know. So for you is all the same, but for the engine is not. So yeah, you see the line here because we didn't recalculate lights, but in reality you will not see this light when I'm done. So now here we are in BD out. Let me see what is the map maybe on BD out, because I want to see where BD out. Do we have it? I don't know if we have it. Yeah, we have it. Nice. BD out. Holy shit, the path, bro. Okay. Ready? Ready to see what we need to work on? Oh my god. Okay. Oh my path. Oh my lord. Look at this path. There are so many. Wow. There are so many. Ah, pain. At the moment we are here at the bottom, and we are doing this piece, and we need to do all of this. Pain. Well, maybe they are all okay. No, I hope they are all okay already. I hope. This one is fine, for example. And this one is not. What? This one is flying. You think I can catch him? Because I need to click on him to know the name. Yes, I catched him. 40097. Okay, so 40097 will go... Well, I think this one should go at the end of the road, which is here. So this one should go probably here. So we pat move WP 1371. Easy. And then we move, yeah, here we need to add probably a few points. And then we move point 497. Right? Do we want to move it here, or do we want to move it? Hey, because here is going a bit to the left, so I think we need to move it here. Like this. But then we need that guy, and probably we need to add, this road is going down and up again, huh? So who designed this road? Can you tell me who designed a road that does like this? I mean, no one will ever do this. So if you are here, right? If you are here and you need to go there, you know, you will never do a road like that. Who is the inventor of this road? We need to change it. We need to change it, boys. I mean, if we have to go, okay, because if we have to go down, yes, but there may be another road that goes straight, but this one, if you have to reach that point, you know. Also, it is going down a lot, and it's also a bit broken, so I need to fix it anyway. So it is BD or BD out. I think this bronze door will take me another 3 hours at least. Oh my god, maybe more. Maybe more. Ah, we have 2 BD out, by the way. We have BD out 7 and BD out 8. I think we are in BD out 8 at the moment, which is the one that is the closest to... I think we are probably crossing. Yeah, we are here, we are here. We are here, I think. Yes. So we need to change this thing. It's looking bad. And terraforming. And terraforming like a boss. Let's go. Is a bit too much, huh? I agree. I agree, but at the same time, then why this road does this? What is this music? Stellaris. Stellaris Utopia. I didn't play it. I don't have it. I have Stellaris, but not the expansion. Painting is always nice though. It's better than chasing waypoints. Painting is fine. Chasing waypoints, that is a bit annoying. But painting is, yeah, very relaxing. You go here, you do a bit of that, you do a bit of this. You do a bit of this and that. Is it looking fine? Yeah, I think it's not too bad. I mean, for sure it looks better than before. But it was a bit weird. Okay. Now, here, yeah, here is the problem of this freaking road. I mean, I don't understand why it needs to do this. If you have to go there, I mean, just go straight. Unless there is a mountain or something. I mean, if we have like a big mountain here, maybe, but in this case makes no sense. So, yeah, it makes absolutely no sense. So this thing should go away. There's no way. Okay. Now we have to decide how to go from there to there, but I think we just go straight. I mean, should just go straight. Or nearly straight. I mean, we can vary a bit, but... Right? Now, if you want to have another way to go down here, it's fine with me. But the main road... What about this tree? Ah, this tree is exactly where it should not be. It is exactly where it should not be. Okay. So here we do, yeah, here we make the road, right? Just need maybe to smooth it a bit. I don't know why there is that. I know it's just okay. Now we paint. I like painting. It's better than chasing bugs, that's for sure. Stick a big rock there and they will explain the band. No. Yeah, that's a possibility, but prefer to make it straight. I mean, yes, there was a rock like this, you know. There was a rock like this. You had to go like around it, but that would be a possibility for sure. Uh, 0.1 beach. Just putting a bit of sand on the side. I don't know why, but it looks nice. There is really no particular reason, but it looks better if he has a bit of because there is more definition to the perimeter of the road. Okay. Right. Okay, here we are going in another map. So we do a kind of a small connection. How it is possible? Because probably here in this picture, both maps are connected. So it's this road, right? It's this piece. It's only this piece, but these two maps are so it's actually two maps that we are changing. So yes, I will have to check out. I think I will have to do a relight of everything. Error saving. Okay. So now we did that piece. And this road, I think it looks better. And it's going that way. Now, do we have other roads? Yeah, actually here we have a junction that goes left and right, right? So we will have to check, but that junction, is it? Is it in this part of the map or is it in the other map? I think it's in the other map. Hello! Who joined? Unbreakable Patches. Unbreakable Patches just joined. Hello. Welcome. We are working on our MMO. And I think that let me remove the fog so we see something. Yeah, the junction is there. This junction I think is I think is this junction. No. That junction is this junction. So there is another junction before that we don't have in terms of road, and probably was the piece that I just deleted. Yeah, that's possible. So it's probably the piece that I just deleted here was going down. Let me see. There is a bit of a pool. Hey, bro, it's very hard to know because it's not very similar, but we will see it from the waypoints. Okay, so let's just save it as it is, and we can test it, and we will see if the waypoints are going that direction. Because overall the maps are similar between the old game and the new game, but they're very similar. But something has been changed here or there. It's loading. Nom 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 nom. Okay.
I could do this all day.
Can do this all day. I'm actually doing it all day. So just to remove some windows. Why I have this window? I mean, this one I need it, and the chat I need it, but everything else is useless. Okay. So the question is, if we check the path that we have, so these circles that you see, guys, for the ones of you that joined just now or in the last few minutes, these are obviously invisible to the player. But these are the waypoints that we use for the NPC to navigate the map, right? So if there is an NPC merchant that, I don't know, is going from one city to another city, we would like him to use these waypoints. And so it will look like he's walking on the road. In reality, for him, it's just following this point that are invisible to you, right? And so what I'm doing, I'm checking that all the roads are probably mapped with specific waypoints, and that we have, you know, waypoints everywhere. No, and waypoint everywhere, no. At the moment, I'm just checking that the old waypoints, which are these ones, are properly positioned, right? Oh, I did a mistake. I did a mistake. Okay. So for example, here most likely we will have to add new points. So from here to here is good. Now from here, where do we go? Oh my god, that line. So from here we go there. So these one are all to move, huh? So we need to move this guy. 4099, 4100. These are all to be moved. 140, 101. Okay, because the road, I think the road was different. Now the road is like this, so we will follow our road. Different. Yeah, when I'm flying, the character goes a bit crazy, but it's because I'm flying. So, 499. 499. I mean, here we go pretty much in a straight line, so I don't think we need a... But then we have too many, yeah? Because this is basically a straight line. But who cares? I think we can go straight until here. So I think 499 can be moved here. 499. Okay, so we moved it, and you see that now it's all nice and fancy. And then we go probably here. 240, 100. And then we go here. Now you see it's perfect. To 101. And then this guy 1372 can go here. 1372. Okay. Nice. So in our map, I don't understand too much in our map where we are, but we did probably only this piece. Probably we did this piece, which in our case goes like this. But I think we did this piece now, up to here. So the junction should be in front of us. If the ground is a bit broken, well, maybe I will leave it. I mean, it's a bit broken, but it's broken in an interesting way. So 1373, and it's not too, here is too broken though, huh? So 1373, we're gonna move it here, but here we have a big problem with the road that I need to fix. There is a problem. No? I see. Well, this one I think is broken, but it's interesting the way it's broken, so I think it's okay. Well, maybe I can just smooth it slightly. Just smooth it slightly here, but it's not too bad. Wait. I was smoothing paint instead of smoothing. Okay, so I think like this can be acceptable. The problem we have is, yes, this part is really broken. So we cannot have it like this, no way. I mean, if you want to go up a bit, we can. I mean, we don't want the road to be exactly flat, right? Because it will look bad, but at the same time, so if it goes up a bit, it's okay, but at the same time, we don't want the road to be so broken on the side because it doesn't make sense. I think it should be... right. But one thing that I'm pretty happy is that if we are at this point, you know, of doing this refinement, it means that, you know, there is a lot that is actually working. And I think it's true. I think there is a lot in the game now that is actually working, and we are doing these refinements to make it look better and to finish some of these areas, like where NPC can move and things. So, but it's good. It means that we reached a good evolution point in the game. It means that we reached a good point. I mean, it's not finished, it's not whatever, but pretty much all the systems are in place. So you can fight, you can cast spells, you can do quests, you can craft, you can, you know, pretty much everything is in place. It's not perfect, there are still, you know, improvement and stuff, but hello! Hello, Golden Drake. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. If you have any questions on what I'm doing, or if you just want to tell us what you do with Unreal, please let us know. I'm streaming also, you know, to hear from you and to understand a bit what you're doing and how you're using Unreal, if you are using Unreal. But I guess if you were searching, unless you were searching a stream with a tiger, and then okay. This tree is kind of so where is this junction we were speaking about? The junction is, where is this junction? I don't see it. We don't have it. We don't have the junction in the new map, but we had it in the old map. So the question is now, how do we reconcile the two? Because you see that here there is the big opening, right? There is the big chasm that goes down. There is the chasm that you see there. Now it's missing a map that is not loaded, but so if this is the triangle of the chasm, which is this guy, right? You see that there is a junction here that goes to the right, pretty much before this rock, between 1, 2, 3 rocks. 1, 2, 3 rocks. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there are two big ones, two small ones. Okay, it's here. These are the two small. These two small rocks are these two small rocks, I think. So it's between those and this group, because this group is this group. Yes, exactly. So actually the junction should be pretty much here. And at the moment we don't have it. We should have a junction here. And this junction should go like this. Here, I don't know what is it. It's a special location, probably a mine or something. And then it needs to go between these two rocks. Yes, so between these two rocks. So, okay. So I think it's easy enough. So we do yeah, we branch from here. Now, was it a road or was just, I don't think it was a road though. I think there's just a path without a road in the old game, huh?
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. I don't think in the old game we had a road there. Probably it's just a path. Maybe we can do a path without a road. Let me see. So this is the old game. This is the old game. The login looks similar, but actually this is done with a completely different engine. The engine was called Crystal Space, and it's now dead, unfortunately, but it still runs our game. And so, as you may have imagined, I'm trying to port the old game to Unreal, and I'm comparing sometimes, like now, the two games and where things are, because we have so we have some monsters in certain areas, so I need to keep it like consistent. So how do I teleport myself? How do I teleport myself to that waypoint? Good question. Which was the last waypoint that we have seen? This one? 40088? No, 40088 was super far away. It was at the beginning of Bronze Door. Do I have a teleport location? Let me see. Teleport location. BD Road 1 Lake. BD out. Ah, yes, I have a BD out. Okay, let's try. Ah, fuck, but this is the new game. No, in the old game... no, I have to go like this, probably. Yeah, probably like this. Okay. Yes. Well, kind of. I think that is the road where we came from. This one. But then the road has no... It doesn't continue in the old game. It doesn't continue. So in reality, I cannot compare. Ah no, it's there, it's there. Wait. It restarts here. I don't know why, but at certain points it just restarts randomly. Okay, so this is the road that we are working on. And I'm just looking if we have the same 2 big rocks, 3 small rocks or whatever. But in theory... Anyway, in the old game this area is completely empty, so we don't really care. I think we can do it as we want. But yes, there was no road here. There was no road here. So, but to tell you the truth, it's so different that I don't really care. The only important point is that we need one road that goes up to the bronze doors, right? So, is this the one or not? Is this the road? Wait, let me load up this other map, otherwise it's hard to understand. Hello, Lumi. Hi. Forgot to say hi. So you see up there we have the Bronze Door Fortress, and which is inside this big cave, and I mean, we are inside a cave anyway. That's not the sky. That's a rock. But anyway, the question is, how do we reach the bronze doors, right? So we reach it through this road. Because this road is going nowhere, right? This will go yeah, exactly. So this road is going inside of this, and then it's going here, it's going here, well, and it's coming out here. There are not a lot of lights, but it's coming out here, and now these nice bushes decided to stay all here. I don't know why, but it's fine. We're gonna delete them all. We're gonna move them all. I don't know why these bushes decided to spawn there. That is after I did the work of moving all the bushes. I mean, of respawning all the foliage. But I think that they... what is it? Lasso? Okay. Can I move them? What the fuck? Where is the... What? Ah, because there was something already selected. This happens all the time. Okay, now we have it. Okay. Yeah, this guy should go... I don't know. There is a nice, you know, nice green grass there. Just go there, right? And these trees, also these trees, I don't know why they decided to be there randomly, huh? Well, actually, I think if one wants to stay there, he can stay there. We have a lot of fixes to do in this part. Also, this geometry should be upgraded. Most of the geometry that you see is still the old game geometry, right? And we didn't update it just because we didn't have the time, but I really would like to update it one day. What the hell is going on here? Okay. Yeah, there was a hole, and there is a hole here as well. Wow. Wow, this thing. If I click on smooth, what happens? It goes instantly up, or everything it goes instantly down? Anyway, this thing is behind reach, so I mean, it's in a place where no one sees it. But still, I don't know if I want to have that. I prefer to have a flat ground, and that's it. Okay. Apart from this, so what I was saying is that this is the main entrance, right? This is the main entrance that brings you to the fortress, and there are a few checkpoints there. So the road actually... The road is a bit stupid because it goes all the way around. Yeah, so the main road is this one actually. And this means that the road that goes to the east, to this side, is not really bringing you anywhere except from this lake probably. So yeah, maybe we can have a road to the lake, but all the other roads may not be roads, right? Maybe just... So let me see, we have 2 or even 3 big lakes here. This one is a lake. No, this one is not a lake. This one is, I don't know, nothingness at the moment. Okay, this one is a lake. So I think we could have a road that arrives here, right? I think it makes sense. So one of the roads, so to go there, I mean, we can go through this, or we can go through this. The important point is that we need to go from, we said, from here. So if we want to respect this path, if we want to respect that path, we should go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we should go from here and then in the middle of these two, between these two. Right, so this should be okay. I think we can create a road like that, and then maybe the road may disperse. I think the road can go up to the lake, or maybe up to here, and then it will just disperse. Right, not stay a real road. Yes, I think so. Okay, so we start with a real road from here. We start with a real road from here. Okay, so we go and it doesn't have to be so we want to reach the middle of those two, huh? So I think we can go down here. So the road will be here, and we go like this. In between these two trees. And then we go like this. And then obviously there are some some bushes in some bushes in between, but that's fine. Okay, so let's try to draw it so we have a better understanding of. So to draw it, I can go 300 and something. 0.2, yes, I think it's fine for now. So we go here. I will move the bushes. Paint, please. Okay. I can probably go more than 0.2, otherwise it will take me like 3 days. You don't want to go 1 or strong values because you still want a bit of a blend, you know. So if you just say 1, it will be, or more than 0.3, 0.4, it will be very, very strong and it will look weird. While here is a bit, you know, merged, I mean blended with the grass and with the other stuff that we have. So I think 0.3 is probably the maximum we should use. Okay. Now here is a bit straight, but I think it's fun. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Yeah, consider that this area has never been really terraformed. So what I'm doing now is really something that we should have done before, but we never been able to. I'll be back later. It's time for dinner. Okay, good. Have a good dinner then. I will go to dinner in about 1 hour or so. So I still have a bit of time, so we can continue to push through this. For the sides we go 0.1. Now, graphics are not our, most important asset, also because we don't have the manpower, to actually do a lot of nice stuff. But I'm pretty happy about this terrain, actually. Terrain, I think, is looking decent enough. And I think overall the landscape is looking okay. It's looking nice, so at least compared to the old game is insane. Compared to other games that you can play, obviously it's okay, but I think it's fine. I think we're getting good value out of Unreal on the landscape. Okay, so we arrived pretty much here. Now we need to decide if the road is actually continuing after this or not, because maybe it just disperses and you don't really see the road. Now considering it's a road, we need to make it a bit flat. Ensure there are not too many bumps. Yeah, like this is a bit... it's a bit too much. Okay. Better, I think. So yeah, there are a bit of rocks, number of trees, which is nice. Here it goes down. We don't see a lot on the left, on the right, but I think it's okay. Some more trees, and here there is a bit of a shadow. And here we go down. Yeah, here is a bit empty. Maybe we can do, I don't know, something like that. Okay, this is a bit more interesting. And here we can move all these things because they don't belong here. And I don't know if I want to move them just to the side or... This foliage is kind of procedural, like if you take one and move it, you will see that it changes color a lot because its color is based on the position. So you see that as soon as I move it, in any direction, even up and down, is slightly changing its color. And yeah, that is done by purpose. Because basically as you randomize, I think it's a very good idea. As you randomize the foliage around the map, you get different colors. For example, this one is green, but it's actually the same one. So you get some free randomization. Some free, say, yeah, variations and... Okay, when we are here, so we did this piece of road, I think is nice. I think I will do it probably until... I don't want to go super deep, and or we do it until the lake. I can do all this, or... I think I will, because this area is not a very populated area, right? So we are pretty much in the wilderness. So that's why I think we can have a bit of a road like this, but probably I think already here it may kind of disperse, you know. It can, maybe we can paint just few bits of road, like if it's continuing a bit, but then I think we can just make it, yeah, make it like dust, you know, and it's actually disappearing, and here you are basically in the wild, right, without any particular indication of where you need to go. Yeah, I think it's better this way. So we can have that piece of road, and now which one is the one that we touched? For sure not BD Eagle, so BD Eagle we can unload. Why is saying the BD Eagle has been changed considering I didn't touch it? Probably because that piece is part of BD Eagle. No. No, BD Eagle we can unload without changing. I don't care. We didn't touch it. We didn't do any change. We changed these two maps, yes, but we didn't change that. So okay, now that we have saved this, I don't need the old game anymore. Now that we have saved this, we can go in game again and rebuild those paths.
I will find a way to set things right.
I will. Absolutely. We are fixing a lot of stuff, but it's taking time, boys. It's taking a lot of time. It's taking a lot of time. It's okay, I mean, I enjoy it. It's nice to do it. I mean, I like doing it, but there is certain jobs that are pretty long. Like this one, this fix of this path system is very important, because then we will have all our NPC move properly. So it's a very important task, right? But it's very long. I think it's already like 1 week that I'm working on moving this path around. I don't know how many streams I did with the navigation name, but at least 4 or 5. It's taking a bit more to load the server because we changed the maps, and so the cache is not kicking in. So we need to actually reload those maps for real. And I think that is why it's taking time. Yes. It's taking time. Okay. Also now we have all the maps loaded. So we are, you know, for startup times in the worst situation. And we have a debug client, so in a debug server. And so that's why the loading times are anyway high. Okay, so here we are in the game again. And now we have our junction, right? As you can see. So people will not know where to go, but it's fine. We can put a sign. We have signs usually at junctions that tell you where to go. So now the question is, where is the junction? Yeah, you see the junction is exactly here. So I put it in the right spot. So we just need to move this one a bit like here. 1373. Right? And now we have this path that we can use to go in that direction, right? So it's 2107. Let me see if I can go straight. Yeah, I can go pretty much straight. So we can go up to here. 2107. 2107. I should not, you know, mess up these numbers. If I mess up the numbers, yeah, is a bit of an issue. This one is 2108. We can put it probably here. 2108, and then here probably we need a point. We need a sub point to do this rotation, but I think I'm too low. That is 2109. Okay. 2109. So we can do it. We can put it here. We need a sub point there. I will add a sub point because otherwise it's not doable. 2109. 2109. Okay. Yeah, let's create maybe a sub point here. So I need to select this path. So I do path select, and I just double check that is yes, is in the right range, and then I just say add a new navigation point here. Right, and then I need to reload the navigation system, the path system, and yes, now everything looks fine. These rocks are very dark. Also, some of these bushes are very dark. I think I need to fix them somehow, but... So this is 2110. Now, from here down is not a road anymore, right? So it's just, like we said, it's just open. But our NPC are following predefined path, and so they will use what we tell them to use. So let me just check where we are here. It seems that there is something below the ground, probably. No? No, there is something flying. Okay. that is 11 whatever. So that one can be here. And remember that we can associate to this waypoint specific functionality for our NPC. So some of these waypoints can be their home, or can be their mining spot, or can be the spot where they hunt for food or for prey, or so there are this functionality associated. I mean, that we can associate to this waypoint. So that's why it's important to have the waypoint. Now here we have a bit of a problem, because now we have a problem. So what we did this and this, right? And now I think we are at this junction, and we have a bit of a problem in making it a junction in the new game. Wait, let me go up and look at it from the top. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that thing. We have to fix it all. Oh my god. But anyway. So I think that here the point is that this one goes up to this mountain, right? And then it goes, yes, in that direction. So this one is this, and there should be a mountain that you can go around. Hopefully there is. Actually there is not. Well, there is that mountain, but that mountain I cannot really go around it, huh? Because you see that this is a kind of a circle that corresponds to this circle, and this one was going actually around the mountain on the edge of the crevice, right? So I think I have to build it. I think I have to streamline a bit this part and allow to go around this mountain. Otherwise, yeah, I think we have to. Otherwise, it will be too different from the old game, and also all the path will make no sense. So I think we will have this mountain in the middle to be something that you can walk around, right? And we just need to see how, but should be fairly easy. So if we go a bit like that, and we create a path, right? This mountain probably can be eroded on this side so that I have more space. I mean, yeah. I want to make it perfectly flat, but also I don't want to make it look so dangerous that no one would ever walk here, right? But yeah, exactly. It should be, you know, a bit flat to allow movement. I mean, decent movement, reasonable movement. And here I think we can go. Yes, I think this mountain we need to destroy, because we need to connect this directly with this area. So I think we can cross here in the middle. I will just split these two mountains. And I will allow some space so that it's a reasonable path, you know. There's not just a very uncomfortable path, so it should be reasonable. Otherwise, it would not be a path, right? Otherwise, the monsters will not use it. So it has to be. It must be kind of reasonable, right? Okay, something like that. So it seems. I mean, it's not a straight road into it, but I think I need here to. Yeah, it's not a straight road, but you have a way. And then when you are here, we need to connect to that part, right? And then we can go fairly flat. I don't want to make it too unnatural, like that is really a path, but at the same time, there should be enough space to move. Otherwise, it's hard then to move there, right? Uh-oh. Seems that there is a hole. Okay, so we have our path going around this mountain, and here is a bit thin actually, but yeah, it's a bit too thin. Let me make it slightly larger. Yeah, a bit more reasonable. Okay. And now from here I don't know exactly. I think that from here, oops. Where did we go? Yeah. So here we are here. No, the mountain is the one in front of us. So do I have the path on? So there are basically no path in this area for whatever reason. Here it is. Yeah, that's the path. Yeah, that's the path. So the path I think arrives here, and then it should go probably left. Yes, it goes left. It goes left pretty much here where we have this part. Okay. Reasonable. Okay, reasonable. So we need to cross in this thing, right? We need to cross. Maybe we can make a bridge, a natural bridge or something. But we need to cross here. Hello, Fanner. Do you like my fur today? That's very clean, huh? So I think here we can push it. And we can even you know, we can push it forward like that. But here we need to lower it. So we need to create a space to cross to the other side. Yeah, this black line is the recalculation of light, so That will be fixed when I recalculate the lights. So you will not see it. And by the way, it went away now. Okay. So I think this part looks interesting and kind of like it. I think here it can be flat or smooth anyway. It can be a smooth ground going down. Nice green scenery. And yes, so now these plants maybe are a bit in the middle, so I'm going to move them. Maybe I move like half of them here. And I don't know, this one's what I've seen is that when you are regenerating the procedural foliage, if you have moved some manually, is basically keeping them, which I think is an interesting concept. Like you can force a few to stay where you want, right? I don't know if the total calculation of the number of plants in the level then increases, so if at the end you get more because this one is getting kept, but I think it's good that he's keeping the one that you change manually. At least this is what I've seen. Okay. This one are a bit aligned, I don't know, they look a bit weird. They are all together and all aligned, I don't know. They look a bit strange, no? Like, not really natural. I think it's better if they are like in groups of 3 or... groups of 3 or 4. Better. Still they are very dark. I need to do some. You say this one for example is good, but there are some colors that are super dark, so I need to do something about it, but I don't have the time now. But I want to fix the generation of these colors, because I think in the randomization is going, sometimes it's going too dark. Okay, I suggest that we save it like this just to see how it's looking. So that we can we can see if we can fix our path. Like it's been grooming yourself before every stream. Yes, obviously I do. I want to be, you know, in perfect shape all the time for my praise. When I hunt, I want to be perfect. To have the aerodynamics of my fur at the best. So that no one can escape. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Ah. Again, this is a big work, but is finally making, you know, this part of the game functional, so which is important. Otherwise, all those paths would been, you see, the majority of them are like underground or in places that they will never, you know, function properly. So, so it's a very, very required work, very needed. I mean, very needed job. So this one we move it here, I guess. Where am I now, right? So path move WP 2182. Yeah, it would be nice to drag and drop them, but this one we can move here. Probably, like here. 83. I mean, the important point is that we are... yeah, but because it's there. 83. You see? So it's okay. This one I think is fine where it is, but I don't know if we are going... Are we going left? Yeah, we're going left here, so this one is not in the right spot. This one needs to go... There is a rock here that is below. You see that it was... I think it was here. We discovered the rock there. Really? Yeah, we discovered the rock by cleaning up things here. It's a super low poly rock, but anyway, that's what we have. That's another thing to fix. 2184. 2184. Now, the next one, I think is this. I think it's that one. Yeah, it was probably walking a bit more. Do we want to make a path? We want to make a path here. I mean, we can. Because it seems that here it was a bit larger, right? The runaround was a bit larger. So I think we can probably put it like here. $21.85. Just don't know if no. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Well, we can add a point if we want. Wait, I don't understand. I don't understand the overall picture of this. So I think the road where we arrived is that one, right? But then so 2186. Yeah, this part is a bit of a mess, huh? Please. 86. This part because basically there are two loops. There is this loop in this loop, right? And they are both supposed to be around this one around the mountain. We have it. I think the first loop we have it is the second loop that we miss. Because I can move this. So basically we did it a bit closer. We did like this, right? Instead of doing that. But I think it's fine. Is this loop that I'm missing at the moment? That is a bit of a mess to do with the terrain that I have. Maybe that's what I need to think about. Because, yeah, one loop is this mountain in the middle. And I think it's kind of fine, but then the second loop we are struggling, and probably then I need I think I need to cut off a bit more here. Maybe not that straight, but yes, the idea is that we should be able to... Now, this one was going here. Arriving at the two rocks, pretty much. Arriving at the two rocks. Two rocks are here. So, yeah. Here is a bit of a mess. We need to... We need to flatten it a bit, because here in the middle is too messy. We can, here it can be higher, I have no problems, but here we need a path, a reasonable path to go that direction. And then this rock, I think that rock is this rock, probably. No. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Ah, this rock is that rock. Ah, okay, so this kind of thingy, this thingy is this thingy. So we need to be able to run around that one as well, huh? We need to be able to run around that. Well, here we kind of can, so I think it's okay. I think we can do this. And that, and here. Do we go through these two rocks or not? No, we go to the left of these two rocks. Ah, you see that here the geometry is really different. Because in theory, here we need to go, here we need to be able to go around this. So yes, this part basically needs to be changed completely, but this is okay, it's okay. Something that we never did in the past, so we're doing now, it's perfectly fine. I don't have a problem. I just don't know if there should be so much elevation difference between this and that. That I don't know, because it looks a bit weird, but... Probably like this. This rock, I don't know what is it. It could be this one. Is there another hidden rock here? No. The rock, because this 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 are definitely this ones and this one. So that one is probably this then. Yes, it's that. It's that one. Yes. So we should be able to go through this and go straight. So this way, and then go around the path that we just built before, right? Yes. Okay. So maybe we enlarge it here. Okay, and here we can go around. Okay, here we can go around. And maybe give me a bit more space here at the bottom. Okay, something like that. Yes, it looks more reasonable. Okay, let's try this way to see if we can do this loop. Is one loop for NPC movement, and this loop, well, this loop actually is another loop, and then we have another one. I think it was here or something like here. So it's basically three big so yeah, this circle, and this circle, right? So are these 3 loops that we need to sort out with the new map. Okay. The only problem I have, boys, that it starts to be a bit late now and I need to go to dinner. Yeah, so I think I will stop. So it's nearly 8 o'clock, but I think we made a lot of progress. We fixed, by the way, that bug. I understood that bug of the teleport, that we did it early in the stream, and then we went through fixing a lot of BD Road 2. And if we go back to our original map just to see where we are, basically we did all of this. And we also did some fixes in the main city, by the way, that were wrong. And now we are... The problem is that here there is a large area. Here there is a very large area, boys. Which is this area around the bronze doors, right? And this is the area that we are working on. Unfortunately, it's pretty big. And it will take time, but I'm gonna do it. Tomorrow we continue with this. I don't know if tonight I'm gonna do a bit, but probably. And then there are few things that we should remember. Mainly we have the sewers. The sewers is a big area and at the moment it's all broken. So I think I need to create another block here and call it. So here we have this that we need to do, and these are the sewers. We have understood that these ones are broken. So the navigation is completely, I mean, it has to be changed. So it is a big piece we need to do. Okay. But I think the result is nice, so I think we're doing good, and yeah, I will continue from this, boys. I will continue. Okay. So for now, I think I'm gonna go. So thank you for watching. If you want to leave a follow, will be nice. It's also free, and if you want to leave subscribe on YouTube, is also free. Just click on the subscribe button. if you want to do a bit more for us, in case you really like our project, which may happen, you know, sometimes, you may say, ah, that's so nice. You may go to patreon.com/planeshift and you can join, and you get access to the alpha. You can see some of the videos that I'm posting sometimes here and there, and you can get access to our Discord supporters channel, get a perk there, and some other nice stuff, right? So with that, I don't know if I want to do a raid, but I think that on Sunday it's pretty hard that there is someone. But let's see, maybe there is someone. Raid, but I think they don't. There is this guy that I don't remember. He's working with Unreal. He has 1 viewer. And this guy that has 2 viewers. I would say let's go with the one with 1 viewer.
This doesn't do.
I think he deserves it. This guy deserves it. Having 1 viewer is always, you know, something in life. So we will go raid him, and yes, I will see you soon, tomorrow evening, around 9:30 my time, right? Which is Central European time. Okay, if you want to stay for the raid, say hello, and that's all good. Bye bye. See you.